The 1995 United States quarter dollar comes from an important transition period in American coin history, a time when everyday pocket change quietly carried stories of craftsmanship, minting pressure, and hidden collector interest. By 1995, the Washington quarter had already been in circulation for more than 6 decades, and millions of people handled these coins daily, without ever imagining that some examples from this year could later attract serious attention from collectors. While most 1995 quarters are common, the fascination begins when condition, mint origin, and unusual characteristics enter the picture. In 1995, quarter dollars were struck at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark. Denver coins show a small D, and San Francisco coins bear an S. The Philadelphia and Denver quarters were intended for everyday circulation, while San Francisco focused mainly on proof coins made specifically for collectors. This distinction alone creates a dramatic difference in value, because proof coins were struck using specially prepared dies and polished planchets, giving them a mirror-like surface that ordinary circulation coins do not have. Many people talk about gold-colored or gold sticker quarters from 1995, but it is extremely important to understand the truth behind this. The United States Mint did not issue any gold quarter dollars for circulation in 1995. Any 1995 quarter that appears gold-colored has either been plated after leaving the mint or chemically altered. These altered coins may look attractive, but from a professional collector perspective, they usually reduce the coin's value rather than increase it. True value comes from originality, not artificial shine. Where real money enters the conversation is condition. A normal 1995 quarter that has been used in daily transactions is usually worth face value. However, an uncirculated example, especially one that shows no wear, sharp details, and full mint luster, can be worth significantly more. Coins graded at the very top of the scale by professional grading services become scarce because it is difficult for a coin to survive decades without damage. These high-grade coins are the ones collectors compete for, not because they promise overnight billions, but because rarity combined with perfection always attracts demand. The 1995 D quarter from Denver is particularly interesting in top condition. Denver produced a massive number of quarters that year, but quantity does not guarantee quality. Coins struck at high speed often show weak details, bag marks, or surface flaws. Finding a Denver quarter from 1995 that looks flawless under magnification is surprisingly difficult. When such a coin is authenticated and graded at an elite level, its value can jump from a few cents to hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on demand at the time of sale. San Francisco proof quarters from 1995 hold a different kind of value. These coins were never meant for circulation and were sold directly to collectors as part of proof sets. Their deep mirror fields and frosted designs make them visually stunning. While most proof quarters are not worth millions, rare varieties, exceptional cameo contrast, or flawless preservation can push prices much higher than regular coins. Collectors appreciate these coins not for myths, but for their artistry and precision. Stories about 1,995 quarters being worth millions often come from confusion between real rarity and exaggerated claims. In the real coin market, coins worth millions are usually unique errors, historic first issues, or pieces with documented rarity backed by auction records. A normal 1995 quarter, even in excellent condition, will not magically turn someone into a billionaire overnight. However, that does not mean these coins are worthless. Value in numismatics grows through patience, knowledge, and authenticity, not fantasy. There are genuine errors from 1995 quarters that collectors actively search for. Off-center strikes, double dies, improperly aligned planchets, or unusual die cracks can add real value when verified by experts. These errors occur during the minting process and cannot be replicated afterward. If a 1995 quarter shows something unusual that appears natural and not altered, it deserves careful examination, not quick selling or polishing. The history behind a 1995 quarter also matters. This coin was struck just before the launch of the state quarters program, which began in 1999 and changed American coin collecting forever. Because of this, Many collectors view late 1990s Washington quarters as a final chapter of a classic era. Coins from 1995 represent the closing years of a long-running design, making high-quality examples more meaningful in historical collections. Collectors who succeed in this field understand one powerful rule: never rush to sell and never believe exaggerated promises.